Hey guys, welcome to KSP with me, Eli, and today we're going to do some more, I wouldn't really call them replica, yeah, craft, but some more KSP designs, but they're going to be based off of pictures I've seen. So, the first one, sort of looks like Ace's Combat, so here, I guess I'll throw it up. I guess right now. I'm looking at it, so throw it up right now. And as you can see, it looks unusual, to say the least. Sort of the picture. That's the only picture I could find of. I think it's a one-off. It's not an actual airplane. It looks like it's from Ace's Combat, but I think it's a one-off. Just one airplane was made, or one picture of it was made. Well, come on, don't do that. Sometimes my cursor will do that. Let's see. Can we just knock some of this other stuff down? Get rid of that window. And I think that's really all we can do. Just click a little bit and maybe that'll... I don't know why, but recording sometimes screws around with stuff. So, I'm trying to figure out what type of cockpit am I wanting here. I'm thinking maybe this. We're going to go for this cockpit, and gonna go with the, well, seriously, mouse? Usually it does not do this. I don't know what it is. Maybe that helps it. I don't know. So we're gonna go for that. And then it looks like the whole thing sort of like curves down. So we're gonna go with, wish there was a better way of doing this. Other option would be, well, what I could do, let's see here, where is it? Let's get this and then get another one. I've never done it before, but I'm gonna see if it works. And then get aerodynamic. Where's the little cone? Like I said, I have tons of mods installed, so I don't think I can actually compile a list, an accurate list, because in the game data folder there are actually different names. They named them differently. So if didn't mean to do that. Offset. So if I put you like there and offset you all the way down, you're in the middle, right? No, you're not. Ooh, that's gonna pose a problem. Okay. X. No, I don't need that. I needed C. So right there, you're in the middle. Just, yeah, there we go. So, like that. I wanted, yeah, no longer snap. So if I move this all the way forward, all the way down, and then there should be the note attached, still be there. So then, bam, I have a somewhat good looking, sort of, I can actually move this around a little bit more. There we go. So now it has way more of a neck, which is more accurate to the sort of what it looks like based off of what I'm seeing. So, it has really big front canards, like right there, and I'm guessing right under the canards is the air intakes. So what I'll do is, okay, let's see, what am I looking for here? The little, where is it? There it is. So, okay. Get this here and try to just rotate it really high. I'll see just a teeny bit forward for now. I might return you. Okay, so get this, stick this here, rotate him the same, offset him. Yeah, something happened with this one. Okay, now we need to offset. Okay. Nope. Nope, needs to go up. There we go. So now what we need is one of those. Oh, there we go. One of those coming. Well. Okay. Well, it's like if I just go too fast, does that mess it up? I don't know. So I need one of these coming back. So that's going to be interesting. I think I can just do this. Set it all the. See, that's why I hate is when you have angle snap on. See, watch. I move it this way, but it automatically sets it down for some reason. I have no clue why that does that, but you have to turn it off, and then you get nice smooth transitions. So there we go, sort of. Can we rotate these in and offset it a little bit and a little bit and then send it back? Almost perfect. There we go. Exactly what we need. Wrong picture. There we go. So we need like a really big wing. So these are pretty big. Those look good. Yeah, that looks right. So under it is the air intakes. So I'm just gonna go with a standard sort of circle, 1.25 meter. Well, you know what? I'm gonna reduce it to. It's just gonna be 1 meter diameter. Make it just a teeny bit smaller. Come on, mouse, work with me. Like I said, I have no clue why it does that. I have the game is set to come up in a pop-up window, so then that's supposed to smoothen it out and make it nice and smooth, and tab transitions are supposed to be better, but it doesn't seem to be going like it usually does. Like I said, I'm guessing it's due to the fact that I'm trying to record, so. Okay, yeah, you need to be scaled down and then scaled up again because of reasons. So I'm going to rotate this to where the flat surface is parallel with the wing. But, ooh, that doesn't even look like it's touching. That looks weird. So can I make this go up a little bit and over a little bit? So it looks like it's actually connected. There we go. Well, hold on, let's move that back down and just move it sort of over. Yeah. So it looks like sort of does that sort of thing, where they both sort of come in. Yeah. So engine-wise, I'd like these. But no, I can change the size of them. Okay. Because from what it looks like, it's only a two-way, too small, two-way vectoring. But those seem big. See, that's the problem. These seem just way too big. I wish they were smaller. Let's see, do I have anything else? I think I have... Sorry about that noise. That's just my dog outside the door. Sneezing. It's hilarious. Let's see, where are they? No, I got rid of them because... Oh, man. Yeah, I had Retro Future airplane parts in here, but something was messing with the textures, so I was just like, I'd get rid of them. So... I guess I'll just have to go with these. These are usually the... Well, they don't change size. I guess I could try these. See how well they work. Hold on, let me get a drink. There we go. So. And it looks like they rotate just a teeny bit this way. There we go. And it feels like the plane's just a teeny bit longer than that. Can we... I think what we can do is do that. Yeah, There we go. Is it 2 pages? Go ahead and scale it before I put it on there. Well, gonna have to hold down alternate for that. That looks closer. Can I sort of... Looks like the wings sort of go... Look like they sort of go up a little bit, so I'm going to do them down here. I'm going to put all of them, so I don't have to guess and stuff. Should I leave that straight? No. Where's... It's back on this page, right? Yeah. So, rotate. So they sort of rotate up. Get everything aligned. There we go. Well, there we go. No. I don't know why it would do that. I need to look up and see if that's a common problem, lagging while recording with OBS. And in case you're wondering, that's what I use, is OBS. It's cheap. Well, it's free, so it's cheap. Come on. Work with me. Can't really tell, so I'm going to leave that one right there. So there's that part. The wing looks pretty straight, but I'm guessing that's just sort of an optical illusion. So, where's the wing I want? Probably gonna go with this wing right here. See, what is the... Well, hold on. Get this wing, possibly. It's a sweep wing, as you can see. There we go. I want to look at this one, though. The different types. Ooh, it's a little bit big. Next part. Yeah, it's too big. Bigger swept. Okay, so there's a smaller one somewhere. Let's start from the back. Very large. Sweep, just a standard sweep. Oh, that's small. What does this look like? It's too swept. I guess we'll go with this. And then, where is that part? Does this look good going back into it? Yeah, it just needs a little bit more that goes into it. Put it as far back as I can. Okay, now lots of offset is going to be happening. I'm going to move. I forgot to turn off the angle snap. There we go. Move this back just a teeny bit. Get the flat piece, move it, and then bam. So now, what I can do is get this, and then rotate it. Well, rotate it to right about there. That looks pretty good. So there, well, there, see, look at that. That's me continuously doing it, and it just barely caught back up. Huh. No, I clicked offset. I could have sworn I clicked offset. Look at that. That is horrifyingly annoying. So what I'm gonna do is rotate this up, and then offset it. There we go. So it's closer to what we want. You know what? I think this would look better if we could do it all the way. Out to the tip. Like that. Oh, man, there's gonna be... Well, we'll see. No, actually, there's very little. Move this back just... No. Wrong one. There we go. I think that looks a little bit closer. Anyway, there's the full plane. Offset this just a teeny bit, along with this whole thing. Yeah, there we go. So we have to offset all these so they don't look weird. There we go. I think it's finished. It just needs some landing gear. Actually, how are we doing aerodynamic? Ooh, hoo, that's perfect. I love how I see a picture of a plane online. I'm like, I'm gonna go do that in KSP, build it in KSP, and I build it in KSP, and it's perfect, like this. At least, well, see, the stats aren't everything, and this isn't how a plane will actually fly. It could fly horrifying. Because there was one plane I was building, and one little piece on the side here to help the air intake look cool actually somehow screwed up the rudder. And every time it would take off, it would uncontrollably want to yaw pretty much backwards. It would yaw incredibly hard until the engines were facing the thrust vector. And there's nothing I could have done. And I was like, what in the world? And I figured it probably was one of the parts because it was a different part. And I pulled that part and another part off, and it didn't work. And I was like, whatever, I can figure something else out. And eventually figured it out and got it looking good and flying good. So there's the landing gear. Let's see, what do we want to name this? YouTube Fighter 1. The YTF1. It's a pretty cool name. I'm hoping because these are at an angle, they'll like maybe do something more. They'll, instead of just being two-dimensional, almost give them like a third dimension to them. But anyway, well, let's save that and launch it. Here we go. First test flight of the YTF1. We're gonna probably weaponize it in this episode too, because every plane looks cooler with weapons on it. Okay. Oh, throttle up. I need to switch that back around. So there's the control surfaces. Let's zoom in just a little bit. Control surfaces seem fine. Yeah, we're gonna have to see how those work yaw wise. Need to turn this on, otherwise it probably is gonna be uncontrollable. Wow, this is a nice plane. Whoop, we got some. Okay, so we have some some rolling yaw, which I'm not sure. I've never been able to figure out quite how to fix that. Usually, it's just a matter of you don't have enough rudder control, or it's not a very good rudder control. So I'm gonna switch these out for more traditional rudder. So let's see, we're gonna go with the sort of stealth look, I think. And what you do is you get this, that to attach. Only problem is this usually sticks out, so you have to figure out a way to hide that. And then you get the where is it? Come on. You get this, and then you put it right there. Oh, no, a little bit lower. And then bam, you have a stealth wing. So what I'm going to do, offset this up, its angle snap is on, offset it into this, and then if the mouse will cooperate, rotate these out just a teeny bit. Yeah. So I feel like this should be flatter. What I could do, I guess, is rotate those like that. There we go. Save that. I didn't hit launch, but I guess the mouse was spazzing out, so maybe it hit launch for me. Okay, here we go. Throttle up and get stability control on. Let's zoom in just a teeny bit. There we go. Okay, gear up. And we're gonna roll. Yeah, the thing is, possibly, it could be. Okay, roll, then pull. If the plane starts yawing like that, that could be the thrust vectoring. Let's get up to a higher altitude and turn these on. So the problem with having these wings is they're considered control surfaces and not actual wings. So when we turn and pull, okay, I think I see what happens is one of the front canards gets too much drag when we are turning. Yeah, see the one on the bottom starts getting too much drag and it starts over and not enough lift. Ooh, what was that? Dude, why is that flaming out? Hold on, okay. Let's do that again. Is it just not enough airflow? It doesn't go out for long enough. I guess that could be the reason, is there's just such a small... I scaled those down, that's probably why. It messed up the engine is not functioning the best. So, I think engines would help, but still, generally the problem is the canard that's closest to the ground starts stalling and creates more drag than it does lift. Airspeed plummets, and then the smaller engines can't take that. So what I might try to do, see, I want these, but they don't scale down. What would this look like if these were scaled up, I wonder? If you scaled everything all the way up would it look bad? Doesn't look bad. Well, let's take this off, put these in place. I mean, it doesn't really look bad per se, it just looks a little bit different. Let's scoot this back. There we go. Scoot this up, looks like, yeah. Scoot this back. It looks okay. It looks, like I said, it looks a little bit different. We're gonna try that. It's gonna be the B variant. Bigger fuselage, different engines, hopefully more powerful engines. Do we want to? This looks like this needs to actually go back a little bit. See now, where's the lift? Okay, that's actually bad. The lift is in front of the center of mass because those engines are so heavy. So let's get the fuel out of here. Will this will barely help. What you can do actually is ballast, is get this, if you can get it to attach, and then scale it down just to like just a little bit, make it a little bit smaller than what you want to put it in, and then offset it into the fuselage. And you can't even see it. Makes it hard to get out, sort of, but it helps add ballast. Okay, let's try that. Wings are a little farther back, different engines, bigger fuselage, hopefully a little bit more weight. This is, I think, the one time we want a little bit more weight. Throttle up, stability on, fire the engines. Zoom in just a little bit. Yeah. Huh. Those engines are loud, aren't they? Is that too loud? A little bit. Is that? That's still a little bit loud. There we go. That's plenty quiet enough, I think. So it's fast. It's nearly at the sound barrier. So, same problem. Let's start up all the way. Doesn't appear to have the same problem. It's creating, as you can see, it's creating more drag, the bottom left wing. And we're slowly slowing down, but the engines are able to keep the plane at fast enough speeds. So that's the key, is keep everything, oh, what was that? Fast. Now I did notice something, all the wings, let me get these out of the way. Hold on, let's assign these correctly. So no roll, I guess you can pitch if you want, no yaw, no yaw. It looked like the plane sort of, when you roll, wants to pull up. See, like that wasn't me. So what I might, if I don't do any pitch on you, still affects it. I think what we want is this to not do any pitch. Yeah, that helps. Okay, do you have any problems with yawing? You start doing weird things, but it's not too bad. It's not like, as long as you don't get too violent with the yaw and you correct, you're good. You can yaw. But it wants to roll if you just, see that's straight yaw right there. It goes over top, starts doing weird things. So it is an unusually handling aircraft, but it is, I think it's fun. So there it is, the Let's get that thing off. There's the YF, what was it? The YTF1? B? Take some screenshots. There we go. Yay. So anyway, let's see, what's the next plane? I actually don't, once again, this is a mystery plane. Let's go ahead and save that, and tell it to do new. I saw this, where did I see this? It was on Pinterest, I think. And it sort of makes me think of if you combined the Su-PAK-Fa and the J21. Or is it not the J21, the J31? Or maybe that is the J21, or 31, sorry. Blech, I keep saying the wrong name. So, from what it looks like, it's either this cockpit or this, I think it's this cockpit, because it has the forward-facing air intakes. Yep. And, well, hold on, what we could do, I think it's in here somewhere. Is it under fuel tanks? Yeah, this is what we want. Once again, forward facing, but we can go in and pick pod like this one and get the BD radar. What you could do is this, and then let's see, what else? Where's aerodynamic cone? I guess it needs to be under fuel tanks, isn't it? Ugh, getting confused. Right here. That looks too long though, doesn't it? So what you could do, stick this here, stick this here, then offset all of this. So stick it right there, stick it right there. And if you still wanted the, is it under science? It's under control. If you still want the little pointy thing at the front, you can do that. So, after that, like maybe, okay, I think we're one, yeah, I don't know why I hit engines. So fuel tanks, and then, what am I looking for here? It's a service tank. We're wanting this, but I think, is that, no, bigger, just a little bit bigger. And then, there's a pretty good distance of it. Well, I didn't put a space in to throw the picture up, so I'll throw it up now. So that's what it looks like. As you can see, it has quite a bit of just round engine area. So that's what I'm just trying to do now. I'm not sure. Guess I'll go ahead and do this. These are designed for looks, and if you need a whole lot of extra weight. These are designed to sort of look like the black back end of engines that, you know, the Russians usually have. I don't know why they do that. Why the Russians have. Almost looks like there's exposed engine or something. Let's see. So, what type of wing are we gonna do? Just try the standard. This with, where is it? Where is it? Come here. There we go. Nope. This one. This is a standard KSP stealth wing. If you do that, and then, because anything at this angle will accept these and look good if you do it like that. So there's the standard stealth wing. It's a little bit big. Sort of, you can fix that by just, if my thing will catch up, offset everything in just a teeny bit. Let's move this forward just a little bit. There we go. And then let's try these. Offset them. So that's actually pretty good. Yeah. Well, no. That's just standard stock ones. Here we go. Standard stock. I think that looks good. And then with these, compared to, well, oh, that's sort of a weird design they have going there. It's almost like it's sitting. Yeah, I think this will work. So they have a normal sort of looking tailplane that's sort of swept back look. It's not very stealthy. If I offset this to here, yes, that works. And then rotate like that. There we go. And there's that plane. See, the thing is, everything looks smaller. Like, everything sort of goes down a little bit. I don't have a procedural part, so I can't make a cone that goes down to 1 meter. So this is probably what we're going to have to go with, which I think looks pretty good. I'm going to pull these out just a little bit. Get them a little bit closer to what I think. Then I'll set you just a teeny bit and scale you down. Put you at like 90% size. So how do you look? You look pretty good. Almost perfectly balanced. Not too agile and not too stable. Wrong section. I don't know why I was looking for landing gear under there. There we go. Wait a minute. Okay, so we get these, put them right there. I think we'll be stick on this side, so I don't have to open that menu up. I don't know why, but the menus for the adjustable landing gear seem to be incredibly laggy for no apparent reason. Offset, just because it looks better. Okay. Yeah, they don't look like these have an angle. I want to put them at an angle, though. It feels like they should be. So this will be the YouTube fighter. Whoop. It's lagging out. There we go. I think it was lagging. I could have sworn I hit the buttons. This will be the UTF-2. Save you. And launch. Oh, no control. Hold on. Why is this seriously not the route? Oh, this is the route. I want that to be the route. There we go. Erla Kerman? Just looks like your number's up. Let's launch. Let's see how this plane does. It's like the 500th Raptor looking stealth plane. Now, okay, here's a question for you. Was the Raptor the first and everybody's trying to copy it? Or is the Raptor just the only really good way to build a stealth plane, and that's why every stealth plane looks like it? Because that's an interesting idea. If everybody's just copying the Raptor, there could be another stealth way. I mean, for all we know, an F-117 could actually, if you built something like that specifically for a fighter. Ooh, this is nice. Maybe it'd be really nice. Once again, I think that's mainly due to the lift is so well balanced. That wasn't really an instability problem. Roll is good. Doesn't appear to have any problems pitching, though it does pitch a lot. Like I said, I think that's mainly thrust vectoring and the amazing balancing the plane has. So what you could do to help it, I think, be a little bit more balanced. Center mass, center left, come on, is take the fuel out of that one. I think that'll probably make it a lot better. Well, not a lot better, but better a little bit. It won't quite want to just instantly, when you pull up, want to do a backflip. Here we go. Buzz the tower, gear, turn. Yeah, so it helps it. Means that you can pull for about 2 seconds full on before it starts feeling like it's going to slip out and just go completely off track. So you can either tap, or if you have a joystick, you can just not pull up this hard. See, right about there, I think, is the limit of starting to pull a little bit. See, if I go maximum, actually full on pulling, that's not pulling it out of its thrust vector. That's pretty nice. That is really how you want to plane the handle. Is turn incredibly good and not go out of the thrust vector. Has a little bit of jerk to it, but not much. Pitch jerk where, hold on, yeah, okay, where every time it's like it sort of bounces as it turns. Some planes have that problem for some reason. I'm not sure what the cause of it is. I forget, but I think I read somewhere what it was. I just forget. But I haven't had a plane that has had too much of that problem in a long time. It's usually to the fact that you pull too hard, it stalls, and then it goes back, gets enough lift, comes back, and then essentially so it's stalling on every turn. So that's more than likely it's just that you don't have it balanced quite right. You need a little bit more, the lift to be a little bit farther forward. But anyway, that's it for this episode, I guess. 2 nice planes. Have lots of episodes recorded. Just need to have like 4 episodes. I have KSP, Star Wars, and I feel like Armored Warfare, Star Wars Battlefront, Star Trek, all sorts of other stuff. I'm gonna try to, well, I guess not. I'll wait on that one. But anyway, I'll have to see if I'll pin Pinterest, put Pinterest down in the description for all the planes so you can sort of see some of the stuff I get inspiration from. I'll put these on KerbalX, and let's see what else. I'll try to. I also have a website that has all the aircraft I've ever considered putting into KSP, and some of the ones I already have. But anyway, see you guys next time. I'll have all that on my website, so I'll link that, my website, Pinterest, some other websites. Let's see. Anything else? Vector thrust tonight, maybe. Might go ahead and record that. Or I might not. I probably won't, actually. Vector thrust was on hold for a few days, so see you guys in the next video. Like, share, subscribe, all that stuff. So, see you. Bye!
Well, folks, it's time to kick it old school. So you can feel cool. Give it to me, baby. Baby. Yeah.